Last year, first All-Star game, that was great. At 28 years old, that usually doesn't happen when you're after 9 years in the league.
Over the course of his career, he's found ways to improve his game. He's not an efficient scorer, but he's got a lot of ways to create a shot. Heck of a player.
He'll sneak up on you and hit a triple-double on you, too, and will Kyle Lowry. That'll do it. Both teams ready for tip-off. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And the city flowing with lights as we get a great look at beautiful downtown Cleveland, Ohio. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the 3. Now here is Irving. Love outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Smith for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Lowry, great D that time from Irving. Smith kicks to Love. We're about 1 minute into the first. Smith's shot is good. For J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down order.
He kicks it to Carroll. Shoots from 12. No good from Valanciunas.
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
And there's the feed to Thompson. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break Toronto. DeRozan leading the charge. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Now, here is Irving. To the middle. Here's Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. Kicks to Carroll. Now the pass to DeRozan. Lets it go from the wing. That's good on the jump shot.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Irving with it. Love with the screen on Lowry. Irving kicks to Love. Smith on the wing. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here's Lowry. Outside DeRozan. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
DeRozan against Irving. Love outside. No good from outside. Raptors trail by 3. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
And he said a big factor in this game will be how well they're able to handle Kyle Lowry. He admitted being a fan of his game, saying he's a tough athletic guard who really competes. defense, rebounding, attack the paint, he'll take it to you. We've got to be ready to match his motor and his aggressiveness. Kevin, are they up to it?
Thanks again, Doris. Patterson against James. Outside DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
That's good.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Patterson a screen on LeBron. And Valanciunas kicks to Lowry. Back to Valanciunas. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Irving drives in. Carroll with the rebound.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Now here's DeRozan. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. DeRozan dishes to Carroll. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Outside Irving. No good. Good work defensively by Lowry.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Now here's DeRozan following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Clock at 2, and the shot is good. And that's now 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Thing about DeMar DeRozan, he came into the league fairly unpolished, struggled to handle the ball, created in his own shot, and but sometimes he would create for others too.
Yeah.
But he's settled down. You can see the growth.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. You could see the physical talent was there in terms of him playing the 2. The question was, could he make the commitment mentally to become a great player? Well, from what he's done the last few years, I would have to say he's definitely been able to do that.
Cavaliers leading.
And, you know, getting back to DeRozan, he's put a spit shine on his offense. Over the past 2 seasons, averaged over 20 points a game, was also good for 3 or 4 assists, showing everybody how work ethic can overcome unrefined skills. Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Valanciunas passes to Carroll. He feeds it to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
You know, for DeMar DeRozan, scary to think that he's still scratching the surface of his potential. Made his first All-Star appearance in 2014. Was a little dinged up last year, but still very effective. No doubt he's the real deal.
And here is Patterson following the 3-pointer by Kevin Love. That is good. And that's now 10 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
LeBron kicks to Irving. LeBron James on the wing. For the three. Cleveland gets it back. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 7 points for Love. Raptors trail by 4. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. No luck. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's James. Love outside. Off target from three-point range. Toronto's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Patterson, and there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kyrie Irving. The Raptors also with a sub. Powell, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. And Valanciunas kicks to Powell. Good on the shot. Powell's got his first points in this one.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
LeBron left side. Shoots the three, and the shot is good.
Those are starting to add up. Their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
And here is Patterson after LeBron James hitting the three and stolen by Love. Here's Dellavedova. Now recovering. Love, no luck. Raptors trail by 5. Outside Lowry. Teardrop shot. Valanciunas.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And so here's Cleveland after the Raptors pick up 2. Smith, no good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Smith. Now here's Ross. To the wing right side. Lock at 6. Here's Powell. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Dellavedova kicks to Fry. Here's Dellavedova. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one's good by LeBron.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team. You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Dellavedova, the pass to James. There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter. Floats one, releases. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
And here is Joseph. Screen by Scola. And Joseph kicks to Scola. Toronto working the ball around now. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Cavaliers leading by 6. James outside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now around 27, 7 and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
What a night so far for LeBron. He already has 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Now, here's Biyombo, looking for his first basket still in this one. It's his first trip to the line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And, guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. 26 seconds left to play here in the first. Picked by Mozgov. Dellavedova dishes to Mozgov. Mozgov sets a screen for James. On the wing, Shumpert. Shot clock at 6. And here's Fry from the arc, and it's good.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooter. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Cavaliers lead by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And a chance to hear from point guard Kyle Lowry about the chemistry of this Raptors team. They're all pulling in the same direction. The question is whether or not that team unity, as rare as it is making a difference for the Raptors. Does it make Kyle Lowry any better? Do they just give it more time?
You know, you could argue it both ways, Kevin, because it's worked both ways. I mean, teams that couldn't stand one another have won rings, and so have tight-knit groups who were really close. So there's really no magic formula. I think there's a little bit of art to go with the science in that.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They got Terrence Ross. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Scola. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Powell in at the shooting guard position. They set the pick. Screen by Scola. Powell, the pass to Ross. There's the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Irving. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And stolen by Biyombo. Powell inside. Pass to Joseph. Here's Powell. Pass to Scola. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Here's Mozgov. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Ross. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Terrence Ross, an explosive young player who can really put on a show. Clark, jaw-dropping, highlight reel dunks are his specialty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Tremendous athlete, great bounce and elevation and creativity. Won the slam dunk contest as a rookie.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Love comes in for Mozgov, and Smith subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And both free throws good for Ross.
And back to Terrence Ross. Sometimes the show he will go, great lift and form on his shot.
Boy, he's just angling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Off the pick. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 12 points in the game.
You know, one thing I think about with Terrence Ross is he can be all or nothing. His game moves up and down like a roller coaster or an echocardiogram. I mean, he's up, he's way up, then he's down. Look out below.
Lowry kicks to Ross. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside jumper. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. On up the court. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Lowry. 14 points for DeMar DeRozan. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Irving against Lowry. Shoots from the high post. Irving can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whips on that one.
No good from Ross. Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Irving with the ball. Lowry picks him up. A floater, and there's the nice layup by Irving. Irving's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Now Lowry looking for his first basket still in this one. Screened by Valanciunas. And stolen by Fry. The drive by Shumpert. Love dishes to Fry. Cleveland moving the ball around. Out to Smith. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Damari Carroll's checked in for the Raptors. Smith, the pass to Irving. Back to Smith. Love against Patterson. Love outside. 6 to shoot. The good-looking shot from the wing. Love's got 9. And so here's Toronto, trailing by 10. Lowry with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Patterson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Irving can't hit. Raptors trail by 8. Toronto was a strong team on the road last season, Clark. A big part of why they came away with 49 wins on the season.
And 22 of those 49 wins were on the road. As a group, they managed to keep things close on the road. And because of that competitiveness, they were over 500 there as well.
Now here's Patterson. The dish to Lowry. Feeds it to DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Smith. Off the screen. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Irving with it. Lowry picks him up. Love with the screen on Lowry. Irving attacking. He takes the 12-footer and hits. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And here's Lowry. Here's the screen. Here's DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Irving sets a screen for Smith. Outside Irving. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Shumpert a screen on DeRozan. Smith dishes to Shumpert. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
James checked in for Cleveland. Patterson, the screen. The drive by Lowry. Dishes it to Valanciunas. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Carroll against James. He dishes it to Irving. Left side, Love. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as 3-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. good on both.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways.
And what Patrick Patterson gives you guys is solid all-around play. He can help you in a lot of areas, high basketball IQ, high character, understands his role, knows his limitations, and stays within himself.
Second free throw, no good. And going back to Patterson for just a moment, he's been lauded for his mature approach. Ever since high school in West Virginia, he was involved in a highly publicized recruiting battle between Florida and Kentucky, ultimately choosing the latter.
Yeah, and you know, the part of his game, Kevin, that he's really worked on is his ability to face up and shoot. Really starting to evolve into a guy that can space the floor, that space four. And when he's hitting that jumper at a high percentage, I think his value to the team goes up exponentially.
Outside DeRozan. Down low. Here's Patterson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Valanciunas cannot hit. And Cleveland the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead early. LeBron passes to Irving. James against DeRozan. It's stolen by DeRozan. Passes to Valanciunas. He kicks to Carroll. Here's Patterson and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Patterson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
And he gets the bucket.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania, Clark, and it's the case now.
It still sure is the case. I mean, it's hard to find a guy with his combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over-aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down than to turn him up.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Valanciunas hits them both. And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you knew it was just a matter of time with him.
Now here's Joseph. He's covered by Irving. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Screened by Valanciunas. 4 on the clock. Here's Powell. No good off the back of the rim.
And for Valanciunas last year, his offensive production was similar to the year before, but he cut down on his turnovers. He also raised his shooting percentage to a career-high 57%, and that, my friends, is improved efficiency.
Now here's Joseph. He's tightly guarded.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
The drive by James.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Toronto also making a switch. Ross is checked in.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
No good from Irving. Toronto trailing.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Here's Powell. Now the feed to Valanciunas. Baseline jumper. Up again. And it's Biyombo with the jam. Biyombo's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
And no need there, guys, to throw that one back out. Just go ahead and handle your business.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 2. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, with LeBron and another dominant first half, how do you measure the balance between riding your hot hand and making sure the other guys around you are finding their rhythm?
We just got to be aggressive. All of us, including myself, got to continue to be aggressive in the second half.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, they can't stand around and just watch him.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
They played some solid team basketball, Arnie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Here's Toronto now. A 2-point game. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's DeRozan with the draw.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. He doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Anderson against Thompson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
To the paint, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Lowry dishes to Carroll. Kicks it to Patterson. Beyond the arc. Good D by Love. Cavaliers leading. Smith the pass to Irving. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. The pass to Thompson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Outside Lowry. He feeds it to Carroll. Lowry against Irving. Love right side. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Smith's got 7.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Valanciunas against Thompson. To the right side. Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. Nice job coming off that screen. Lowry's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And for Kyle Lowry, last season was full of milestones. First, he signs the big contract extension for 4 years. Then he earns his first ever All-Star selection. Unfortunately, he didn't finish as strong with the postseason, but a terrific year.
Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. When coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Nobody near Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. 8 points for Kyrie Irving. And on the topic of Lowry, he became only the 3rd Toronto Raptor ever, Clark, to be voted into the All-Star game.
Yeah, Bosch and Vinsanity, the other 2. Lowry also participated in the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge. Man, he's been outstanding as a point guard.
And a tenacious leader for the Raptors. Yeah. Irving dishes to Smith. LeBron passes to Smith. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. And there's the pass to Thompson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability. Making a change here. Scola's checked in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. DeRozan against Smith. And DeRozan kicks to Patterson. And the Raptors miss again. Cleveland leading by 4. Pushing it up. Here's Smith. Here's Irving. Take a look at what Irving's done. He's got 8 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. The first one falls. Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. Scola, a screen on Smith. Thompson comes with the double team. Scola dishes to Patterson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Patterson's got 9.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty and terrific at the rim with both hands.
And stolen by Scola. Now Carroll. Lowry with the ball. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And one thing about Irving's ball handler, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
The screen from Thompson. Off the pick. The shot's good from Love. Love's got 13.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Doubled by Smith. Here's Scola. Love grabs the board. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Smith penetrating. Here's Irving. 11 feet away. Love with another miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And it's Carroll in the corner. Inside, here's Patterson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, Patrick Patterson in this one, 9 points and 1 steal as well. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close range points. You got to have those.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in. And Patterson drops them both. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Dellavedova. While recovering. Smith, no good.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
To tie. The shot by Carroll, no good. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Pass to Dellavedova. And Thompson kicks to Shumpert. A screen from Thompson. Shumpert passes to Thompson. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Lowry dishes to Scola, and he gets it to go. Scola's got his second bucket.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Here's Dellavedova. To the inside, and stolen by Scola. Here's DeRozan, out to the right wing. Now, here's Lowry. Defense is right there. Carroll, no one around him. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Carroll's got the lead up to 1 now for the Raptors. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Raptors?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Love with the screen for Shumpert. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Dellavedova from outside. And Scola pulls it down. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break.
Yeah, and Toronto had a strong season against the East last year. They would end up with 33 wins against their own conference and earn that 4 seed in the East.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Dellavedova. Thompson. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. They get Luis Scola.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. A new group in now for the Raptors. Biyombo is checked in for Scola. Ross comes in for DeMar Carroll. Powell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
There's a good screen. Dellavedova kicks to Frye. Thompson sets the pick for Shumpert. Baseline try. Ross grabs the board. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Joseph, the pass to Biyombo. Ross with a wide open look. Cannot hit. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Smith outside. The dish now to Shumpert. Here's the 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Ross dishes to Patterson. Here's Biyombo. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Biyombo's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Cleveland's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Shoots off the screen, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Dellavedova's got the game tied up here for Cleveland. Now here's Ross. Patterson a screen on Smith. And here is Ross. Here's Powell. Biyombo in the post. It's up against Thompson. Here's Powell. The 15-footer. Good. Powell's got 4 this quarter. 1:31 left to play here in the 3rd. Here's Dellavedova. To the paint. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Patterson, the screen, and Joseph kicks to Patterson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Down low, here's Fry.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
The Cavaliers have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
At the line for 2.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. And LeBron's subbed in for Shumpert. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Toronto. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
They set the pick. Ross with it. Right wing. Now Joseph, just 4 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Valanciunas. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Smith. The Raptors have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And that one misses.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
Toronto trailing. Now, here's Joseph. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Feeds it to Valanciunas. 13 feet away. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Cleveland's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Toronto right now, Lowry out there with Corey Joseph. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot. And they double up James. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Joseph. The Raptors shooting at 50% in a decent group. Lowry up top. Dishes to Biyombo, and stolen by Love. Here we go, one-on-one. And finished off by LeBron.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
And here's Lowry. There's the pick. Out to DeRozan. And Irving comes to help. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. The shot by Powell, no good. Cavaliers leading. On the wing, Irving. And Cleveland again with the bucket. Irving's gone 5 of 11 from the field. Passes to Powell. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. DeRozan passes to Lowry. DeRozan with a screen for Lowry. 6 to shoot. Here's Powell. Covered by LeBron. Misses the wing Jerry.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Biyombo. Raptors trail by 4. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the Raptors have been talking about changing things up in the logo department for a while. Finally, we get a chance to see the new logo this season.
As you said, the Raptors with the new logo this year, Greg. Good-looking change, too, I think, Clark.
Yeah, I think it's subtle enough to not lose the continuity, but still feel fresh and new. I like that. That's a nice job of balancing the old with freshening up for the new.
And he's good on the second.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Irving attacking. He dishes it to Love. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. And the Raptors also making a change. Carroll's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch 4, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. On the wing, Irving. Lowry covering. And here's LeBron outside. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got his 3rd rebound on the night. As Greg was talking about Clark, back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
Irving kicks to Love. Thompson up top. Patterson defending. Patterson against Thompson. He kicks it to LeBron. Floats one up. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Patterson, the screen. And DeRozan kicks to Patterson. Valanciunas in the high post. 6 on the shot clock. And Lowry gets double teamed. And Valanciunas penetrating out to DeRozan from deep 3-point range from beyond the arc and then some. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Irving against Lowry.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Patterson, the screen. Right side, DeRozan uncovered. That's short off the rim.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
It's a pick by Love. And they double him up with LeBron. Oh, wide open look for Love. Thompson misses. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. DeRozan, and there's the call on James. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Cleveland on defense. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Back to Lowry. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. And Valanciunas kicks to Lowry. Tries it from 19. No good from Valanciunas. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Outside Irving. And Love has it in the corner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. Raptors trail by 4. Burke has some information for us, Doris.
During that break, Dwayne, Casey had some words for his team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Here's Valanciunas. Patterson, the screen. Here's DeRozan. And he overshot that one, missing. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Smith with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Screen by Smith. Cleveland moving it around. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Shooting two.
The game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Checking out the game J.R. Smith is having, he's got 8 points and 4 assists. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
Irving kicks to Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Carroll dishes to Patterson. Carroll with it, guarded now by Irving. DeRozan with it. Valanciunas with a screen on Smith, doubled by Smith, and Valanciunas kicks to Carroll. Just 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan, and again Toronto no luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And that one's good. 24 points for LeBron. Raptors trail by 7. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And that one's good. Irving.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Irving against Lowry. Shot to stop the run. Here's Valanciunas.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And for Kyle Lowry, a guy who just has an unbelievable nose for the basketball, the triple-double comes naturally to him now. Top 10 in the league the past 2 seasons. In his short time with the Raptors, he's already their career leader in that category.
Here's Smith. Outside Irving. Back to Smith. The feed now to LeBron. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Getting back to Kyle Lowry, the reason he's always a triple-double threat, Clark, because of his great work on the glass for a guard. Tough, strong, relentless, and committed to getting rebounds.
He's got the attitude of a power forward, even though he is a point guard. That's why he's one of the best rebounding guards in the league. It's his mentality.
That free throw, no good.
And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And for LeBron in the playoffs last season, he did more than just score. Clark, he did it all and really stepped his game up when Kevin Love went down, when Kyrie Irving was hobbled. He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead and hit big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments.
Love with the screen on Lowry. Irving kicks to James. No one near Smith as he lets it go. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Thompson against Lowry. Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry, and Lowry gets double teamed. It's taken away by Smith, and Smith with a clear path to the hoop, and that one's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Now, how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Kicks it to Patterson. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Smith the pass to LeBron. He feeds it to Irving. To the wing right side. Look from Love. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 9. Now Lowry. That is good. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Smith against DeRozan. Smith dishes to Irving. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Patterson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Lowry with the ball. Now Smith defending. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And what a game for DeRozan. 31 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
Now, here is Irving. It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to LeBron. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Here's Smith. Outside Irving. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Smith.
They've been unable to find the bottom of the net from the outside here in the second half like they did in the first half. And that's a concern. That's a big part of who they are, the three-point shot.
Patterson's in the pick for DeRozan. Patterson with it. He's picked up by James. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Off target with the open look. The Cavaliers leading by 4. LeBron outside. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Love. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Love's got 10 points here in the second half.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
1:25 left in the game. Here's DeRozan. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead early. The pass to Irving. Good work defensively by Lowry. Raptors trail by 6.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Patterson, that's good.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
And here is James. And Love has it in the corner. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And they get it back. Love outside. Love with another miss. And so here's Toronto. They trail by 3. Lowry passes to DeRozan. Rebound by Smith. And that's an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's DeRozan. Shot off the screen. The rebound by Kevin Love.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Kevin Love. 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Joseph. The dish to Scola. Lets it go with the three. Gets the three to fall. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt. But give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tell us a bit about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was plenty of intensity on the floor.
We knew that today was going to have that type of feel. It's two teams that have the same aspirations, and that's winning the NBA championship. So it's a great game. It went down to the wire, and we gave our beautiful fans a great show today, and it was fun.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
We all know anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to win. He has so many tools in his arsenal he can throw at you, not to mention his defense. Literally, any night he can take over a game. Tonight we saw King James exert his will in the game.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.